don't you run to cover? Do you see any cover? All right. The question is, what am I doing, right? Okay. What I'm doing is movement. That's it. I'm running a movement drill. There's no par time. There's no scenario. It's me inside of roughly 5 yards from 4 adversaries. No cover, nowhere to run. Multiple people surrounding me. Remember, no scenario. This is about movement, tracking the optic, getting the shots. As you saw, none of these were spectacularly tight groups because all I'm getting is a flash sight picture. All I'm looking at, well, what I'm looking at and all I have to look at is threat, which is the beauty of running an optic on your handgun because it allows you to look through the optic at the threat and get your shot. Actually, you know what, let's put a magazine back in that gun. There's a round in the chamber, and having a weapon that doesn't have a mag in it automatically puts you in a mental position of, oh, that gun is not loaded. Yeah, it's loaded. Anyways, this particular drill is one that I've done in what I call the trouble triangle, and that piece of land was always the wild card, but the man that owns this land, my friend Don, now owns that 170 plus acres over there. So now I can cleanly point muzzles in all directions because everything else here already has defilade from rounds going, leaving this geographic bowl that I'm in right now. Now he owns that, and that's also a lot of hills over there. So I now have the ability to do full 360 out here, which is lovely. This particular drill is one that I've done only with rubber guns in Police Academy, where it's like literally, it's an ASP, the company ASP, made these plasticized rubber guns that had no moving parts. So the mechanics of this drill was mostly draw. It was draw, step, point. And you couldn't really go very far. And the reason I like this one is, if I draw and I step, well, now I'm stepping closer to this guy. If I backpedal, which you shouldn't do, but if you, well, you shouldn't do it, but reality happens. If I backpedal, I'm now approaching that guy. If I sidestep, I'm now approaching that guy. So every time that I'm addressing one guy, I'm now reducing my proximity to the other three threats, which is why this drill forces you to, basically, if you're looking at it from above, this drill forces you to go like this. And it's no real pattern, it's just a wobble. And once again, this is no part-time, no scenario. It's just multiple threats, multiple body positions, cleanly, or try to cleanly keep your shots inside of the head box. To answer the question that I know is inevitable, this is not a battery-operated optic. This is an RMR04 from Trijicon, which is fiber optics driven, which is what the bundle, the fiber optics bundle is on top. And it is a beautiful optic that I've been working with for several years. This particular one, I've worked with the RMR08G, which is the green triangle. This is the RMR04, which is the amber circle. And I'll close with this. I believe this is a 7 MOA amber circle. And someone's going to go, dude, 7 MOA. Okay, so tell you what, we'll just pick this target that's on the ground over here. We are now roughly 10 yards from this guy. So if I pick the bolt, that top bolt, which the camera probably isn't picking up, but the corner of the base, the top left corner, and I put the dot on it, I am looking at the corner of that base. Well, tell you what, let me put it this way, because I've done this before. The 7 MOA dot at 10 yards is approximately my thumb, the top of my thumb. So you're talking about the ability to pick any spot you want on the human, on the human torso, neck, head, whatever. I can pick specifically. I'm going to aim for the eye. I'm going to aim for the button. I'm going to aim for the the top right of the T on Dutton. It is an optic that I like. To answer the question that people keep asking me in the comment section, how does it do going from dark to light? It leaves something to be desired because it is fiber optics driven, and even though it does have a Trijicon, a tritium vial inside to create light and darkness, when you're looking from total dark into stark light, you're going to have difficulty seeing it. Well, that's what your sights are for. Your backup sights are, I believe it's amber and green, and it allows you to immediately, amber green, it allows you to immediately lower your sight line, find your sights, get your landmarks, and take the shot. But remember, guys, if you're the one in darkness, you're already in the position of advantage anyways, so use it to your disposal. I tell you, literally as I speak, I hear the comment section going, because we are now dealing with an industry that is so overrun with people who begin comments with, well, you know what I think? No, I don't care what you think. Start your own channel. Go to training, get a stack load of training like I've done, and share the knowledge that you've picked up from people who are professionals, who are far more advanced at this than I am. And all I'm doing is simply sharing the knowledge that's been given to me. And to the boneheads who think that I'm being arrogant, it's not arrogance, guys. I know what I'm talking about. I'll stop right there. As always, I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for your support, for your sling purchases, for your donations, for your purchases of stickers, pull tags. Thank you. It keeps this channel independent and free of corporate meddling. And if you guys only knew how many corporations hit me up constantly trying to give me free stuff. And they literally will say this. I'll close with this. They will send you stuff and they will say, we will meet your terms. You can keep the product when you're done with the review. All we ask is X amount of social media, X amount of this, X amount of... They're not even remotely coy about the fact that all they're after is positive feedback about their product. Guys, this industry is overrun with people who just came to the understanding that, hey, they can make money if they say yes to all these products coming in. And guess what? That was me a very, very long time ago in the magazine industry. And then in a very short period of time after entering the magazine industry, I realized that I was selling my soul to the devil. So I stood up and I started writing what needed to be written about the product. And what I found was truth has no place being printed in magazines. The people who print magazines don't want you to know the truth about the product that's being sold. All they want you to know is the hype that's being pushed. Well, now we're dealing with the digital world, where now everybody is a media influencer or a, what's it called? Whatever, an influencer. And somehow some garbage company sends you a product, and because you're somebody, now all of a sudden your opinion matters. And people, I go to classes and I see people running trash lights, trash optics, trash everything. And then they're surprised when things break, fail, fall off the gun, break, batteries run out, optics crack and cold, just on and on and on. So, yep, there goes the comment section again. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you all. Get those guns out and practice. Have a good one.